This is the Hold Report for Wednesday, January 7th, 2026. American Monarchy. We are now fewer than 30 days from a pivotal shift in global security architecture. The new Strategic Arms Reduction Treaty, New START, the last remaining bilateral nuclear leash between the U.S. and Russia, expires on February 5th, 2026. With no replacement in sight and inspections suspended since 2023, we are entering the post-containment era. But the tension isn't theoretical. It is currently unfolding in the North Atlantic. Following Washington's attempt to seize a Venezuela-linked tanker, Moscow has significantly raised the stakes. Reports confirm a Russian submarine has been deployed to escort the vessel, transforming a sanctions enforcement operation into a kinetic naval standoff. Without an 11th-hour extension on New START, both nations will soon be free to double deployed warheads by uploading reserves to existing delivery systems. Drill, baby, drill could quickly turn to build, baby, build. With two branches of government giving the gold foil a green light, there's little stopping the American monarchy from reverting to Cold War aggression with a fresh arsenal of shiny nuclear warhead toys for their game of Risk. The geopolitical risk premium is finally seeping into long-term bond yields. While nuclear treaties dissolve, the scramble for physical assets is becoming explicitly transactional. In Venezuela, rhetoric has turned into hard numbers. President Donald Trump stated Venezuela would hand over 50 million barrels of sanctioned crude, explicitly noting the proceeds will be controlled by me. This marks a shift from diplomacy to direct resource appropriation. The acting Venezuelan government, under heavy U.S. pressure, appears to have capitulated to the transfer as a condition of stability. Meanwhile, the "Buy Greenland" narrative has hardened into a security posture. U.S. officials are reportedly keeping military options on the table to secure the territory. Denmark's response has sharpened, warning that further pressure could end the North Atlantic Treaty Organization at a moment when the alliance is already fragile. Wall Street opens today focused on the digital realm, ignoring the submarines in the Atlantic. Total investment in AI infrastructure will surpass $527 billion for the year, and it starts with a perverted robot. Elon Musk's Grok has closed a $20 billion Series E funding round, surpassing its initial $15 billion target. The round includes strategic backing from NVIDIA and Cisco, but following reports of Grok being used to generate non-consensual sexual abuse content at scale, UK regulators are knocking on the door of Grok's home, the company formerly known as Twitter, for answers. The move fast and break things era is colliding with sovereign laws. LM Arena, the platform that has become the de facto credit rating agency for AI models, is now valued at $1.7 billion following a new injection of capital. As Grok and AI models from Amazon and Google struggle, the market is placing a premium on independent evaluation to determine which models actually work. Tech fatigue is showing up in Asian markets, Nikkei pulled back overnight, and regulatory hammers are falling in the West. Warner Brothers has again rejected Paramount, citing shareholder risk. While global GDP is forecast at 2.8%, this is propped up by AI infrastructure that creates no jobs. Labor markets remain unchanged. We are seeing a stagnant jobs, stable prices equilibrium that leaves the average voter behind. This is notable as the midterm battlefield shifts into focus in Washington. Republicans are defending a razor-thin House majority. Historical trends suggest a swing of around 12 seats away from the sitting president's party. The red team is banking on energy abundance to counter inflation. The Oxford Analytica forecast notes the potential for no kings protests to become a flashpoint, organized around concerns of executive overreach, fears stoked by the aggressive posture on Venezuela and Greenland. Physical sovereignty is being consolidated through old-world coercion, while digital sovereignty is being consolidated through massive capital expenditure spending. The administration seems intent on controlling both the barrel and the bit. The markets are betting on stability, rate cuts to 3.25%, steady growth, while the geopolitical architecture is betting on volatility, treaty expiration, naval standoffs, territorial disputes. History suggests they cannot both be right.